do it, y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all tuned to all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities. Like, but first, I need a little favor done for y'all first. Please like, comment, subscribe this video, hit the notification bell as well. That'd be a great search to the channel to put y'all tuned to this story. Now, today, unfortunate news was discovered when it comes to Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend going by the name of Ronny Doe. Ronny Doe yesterday on February 3rd had sadly become victim of a shooting as he was shot and killed in front of his residence in Severn, Maryland. A Maryland man had taken to social media to be expressive of his devastation after finding out about the murder of his nephew. As people over social media had looked into the post, they were able to identify the two people in the pictures as both Ronny Doe and his uncle. Ronny Doe's uncle had said, "This feels like a nightmare. I've been up crying all night. I'm not supposed to bury you, nephew. You're supposed to bury me. Karan, before Elijah was born, you were the closest I had to a son. I haven't felt like this since I lost my father. I watched you grow up and been there every step of the way. It hurts so bad that your life was taken, but I know you're at peace now. I'm praying for justice so we all can have closure. I love you and will truly miss you. R.I.P. Karen, nephew." Following this post having been publicized, and Arundel County, Maryland police will end up giving the confirmation of the death of this individual. The assurance of Ronny Doe's death was given in a press release by Maryland police. Ronny, who goes by the real name of Karen McKay Kane, has sadly lost his life at the age of 24. Maryland police were alerted to the scene of the crime at about 7:10 p.m. local time, in which they would end up responding. Once authorities had arrived at the scene, they found Ronny Doe on the ground in front of his household in Severn, Maryland, which is about 25 minutes away from Baltimore. Maryland police would later confirm that Ronny Doe had died from multiple gunshot wounds on the date of February 3rd. Police law officials would give medical support to Ronny Doe at the scene of the incident. Following this, firefighters would transport the victim to the University of Maryland Baltimore Washington Medical Center. Unfortunately, after doctors had conducted an analysis of Ronny Doe's body, they would pronounce the 24-year-old as deceased. The investigation of this crime is still ongoing as we speak, but it has been labeled as a homicide. Those that are currently investigating the crime have already gathered together evidence from the crime scene and spoken to witnesses. After a preliminary investigation was carried out, investigators have determined that the shooting was planned and intended instead of a random act of violence. Now, Ronny Doe back in December had confronted Chrisean Rock at the mall. He had approached the woman while filming her with his camera, claiming that he is the father of Chrisean Rock's son, Chrisean Jr. He would also demand a paternity test to confirm if he is the real father of Chrisean Jr. Chrisean Rock will end up getting the police involved to help her deal with her former boyfriend Ronny Doe. Chrisean Rock's sister Chastity had also decided to clear up one of the statements made by Ronny Doe. Ronny Doe had made the claim that he was present in the room while Chrisean Rock was giving birth to Chrisean Jr. Chastity would dispel Ronny Doe's claim and would go on to challenge the credibility of him as well, saying that you can't take him serious and that he is ridiculous. Now, the status of Ronny Doe's paternity test is currently unknown as we speak, yet Chrisean Rock, dating all the way back to the year 2023, did provide a DNA test, which will confirm that Blueface or Jonathan Porter is in fact the father of Chrisean Jr. Now, Blueface's mother, Karlissa Saffold Harvey, also spoke on the tragic passing of Ronny Doe. She has taken to her IG page to say, "I'm at a loss for words and my condolences to his mother and family. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm grateful to God that my son is in jail nowhere near any of this. Never put blame on anyone until they are proven guilty, because the Lord said not to bear false witness. Instead, pray about it and pray about everything, regardless of what your mind is telling you. God is able. Lord God, please help us all." Chrisean Rock has yet to put out comments in response to Ronny Doe's unfortunate passing. All condolences are being sent to family members, friends, and all those that were involved with Ronny Doe. That will finalize the video.